Good evening, Lukey3262 here from theshavingcadre.com. Good to be with you guys again. It's been about 48 hours plus since I shaved last. Having a night shave today. Today I'm going to be shaving with another TDS shaving soap. It is called Semionich, and it is a birch tar shaving soap and aftershave combination. I got it right up here. Right there. Has a fantastic Russian gentleman or Belarusian gentleman on it. And it says birch tar natural shaving soap. And whenever you open it up, I mean it smells like birch tar. It's got a lot of other aromatics in there. I'll share the link in the description, but the number one that you get off the top is the birch. But once it kind of airs out, it's a little lighter. I'm excited to see what it's like on my face. I know one other person I know shaved with it, and he actually said he really liked it. CBL Lindsay, he tried it, and he thought it was great. So we're gonna give that a try. And then of course we have the matching aftershave, which it is a dark one. It looks like it's got tar in it or something. It's much stronger than the soap, and the restrictor, maybe, I'm not sure that it's discolored. It's just, yeah, it's discolored. It's got the oils on it. All right, the brush for today, I'm gonna be using a Technichi beehive. This is a vendor on theshavingcadre.com. So Technichi has a shop on eBay, and he sells these awesome beehive type brushes with synthetic knots, and he also has vintage razors as well. So check out his shop. I'll put the link in the description to his page on the Shaving Cadre. So anyway, again, shavingcadre.com, great place to go. Please check it out. Lots of great vendors on there as well. The razor today is a C-MON Cadillac, actually, and it's made by Peter J. Michaels. And this one, I believe, would be a newer production. Not sure how much newer. I would say probably the 80s. It looks awfully Dovo-esque. I'd be interested to know how old it is. I just have been too lazy to try and figure that out. But I've seen a few of them, and a lot of them are in good shape. I've recently rehoned this guy. It gave me kind of a rush shave the first time out. So okay, I'll go ahead and get started. And this soap in general, it seems a little softer than the others. I scooped out, I think, 5 or 6 samples out of this, and so I still have maybe 33 grams left. But it was very creamy whenever I moved this one around. So I'll go ahead and start building my lather. And of course, with my synthetic brush, no point in soaking it, just splash and go, as we say. And I've been doing a standard, roughly 30-second load, 35-second load, so we'll see if we need that. Now, what's going on right now with the Shaving Cadre? Well, we're busy closing out the month with our weight loss challenge. That is fast approaching with Memorial Day coming up around the corner. We'll be at the close of our 5th month of the weight loss challenge. Originally it was a 5-month deal. Now we've got we added a 6th month. Yeah, that's cool. My weight hasn't really been dropping like it was. I went down to 179 and then came up to 185 again, and then been fluctuating back and forth, go all the way down to 180, 185, 187 the other day, and then back down to 182. So, I mean, some of that, it's just natural weight, what I'm eating and stuff. But again, I haven't pushed myself to start working out on the regular basis, which I know if I did that, I'd probably get down to 175 or lower. And I think I really want to make a goal to close out the weight loss challenge on a high note, down at 175 if I can do it. I think I can. I think I can. If I put my mind to it and stop eating so much. I'm still eating keto. But I have been enjoying my meals. Soap actually, it's not a harsh tar scent like you might think whenever you hear somebody describe it as a birch tar scent, but it's unique and interesting. It almost feels like it has some patchouli in there. Again, I need to look up the scent notes on this one, but it's, I mean, you can definitely smell it in there, but there must be some cardamom, other aromatics in there that I'm just not picking up. I mean, they're muddled with the birch tar. Like I said, I'll put that in the description for the scent notes on this one. You know, the first whiff that I had of it, whenever I was doing my unboxing video, was I was just thinking, man, I have no idea. I mean, it's interesting, but I wasn't sure if I'd be able to shave with it because it's so... At first, it was an off-putting scent, and I think that may have been from the travel. It was, you know, it traveled, and then it probably got hot in transit, and it just might have had a lot of scent built up in the top. I know they use essential oils and absolutes. So, I mean, it very well could have just been a super strong scent right off the bat, but it's definitely calmed down a lot. I noticed that whenever I was making the samples, that it didn't seem quite as overbearing as it was whenever I first opened it. And like several others out there, I don't have the greatest sniffer. Ever since having COVID, I just don't smell very well, or I can't smell very well. I'm sure somebody will make a that's what she said joke there out of that. But I can say from lathering up now, this will be my 7th in a row, and my 10th TDS shaving soap. Soaps are thirsty. They like water. This one's no exception. I'm kind of taking it a little bit further than it probably needs to go. This one's very shiny. I'm going to give it just a little bit more and call it a day. "35 seconds is plenty of lather. Awesome. And the Technichi brush, it's nice. It's got good soft tips. First use with it here this time. And good soft tips. The handle is a little heavy. Not that it's a huge negative or anything. It's just personal preference. It's a little heavier than I expected, but it is a big, pretty handle. So, all right, let's get this thing started. I'm already 10 minutes in, sitting here blabbing. All right. What else? We've also got a one of the vendors, Glenda Goodwitch Crafts. She's doing a contest right now, a patriotic shaving shirt contest for the 4th of July. I'm planning on producing an entry at some point. I know Nurse Dave submitted a just artfully done patriotic shirt design with, it even has spider with a fez on it. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. You really should go to that thread and check it out. But I guess she's going to be giving away a shirt with that. So the winner gets their shirt design on a shirt and bragging rights. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna brag on my Ancient Ocean Jasper a little bit. This razor, I actually haven't honed it in quite some time. I actually been avoiding it. It was so tuggy the last time I honed it that I kind of set it aside and didn't even touch it. And I took it to the Jasper for maybe 2 minutes before the shave. It's awesome. Shaving great. Jaspers aren't super cheap. Granted, you can find less expensive ones. But in my opinion, it's one of the fastest, finest finishers that I've had. And I own a lot of razors, so it is nice to be able to get some quantity in and not be honing for an extra 25-30 minutes if I'm honing 3 razors at a time. Now, I really need to find some time to get to honing. Speaking of which, I'm working on razors. I keep selling and giving away razors, and well, my razor stockpile is starting to be depleted, and I won't have anything new to shave with soon. I was just talking about how good that edge is, and blade was kind of jumpy on my knuckle area. I don't know, kind of weird. Didn't do too good under my chin either. Must be an off night. That's all right. There's not copious amounts of blood on the floor yet, so we're doing all right. I'd rather take off less than take off too much, if you know what I mean. Don't really have any big plans for the holiday weekend ourselves. Really trying to get some gardening done and finally maybe get the grass cut at some point. It just seems like it rains every couple of days here, and went to go cut the grass the other day and was out of fuel and couldn't get to it. Don't see too many synthetic brushes shed hairs, but I guess it's not unheard of. Second pass, and I think the soap's a little slicker. Try re-tackling the neck again and the chin. I don't know what my deal was. It seemed like I had an awful lot of growth still hanging out there. Now, one of my buddies from the shaving cadre and from YouTube as well, check out his channel, Long Haul Tanker. He's a truck driver that straight shaves on the road. We were having a discussion on his page about Barrister and Man, about their soaps. I've had about 5 or 6 of them, And I'm completely smitten with 3 of them. The lime, lavender, and cedar wood is one of my favorites, which I don't think they've produced that in quite a few years. And then the Fougere Gothic is just tremendous. And then they produced, because Fougere Gothic was so popular, they produced Fougere Angelic, which is a lighter Fougere, and very lavender forward. That's one of my wife's favorites. I always get that, ooh, you smell so good. Kind of with a Russian accent though. And so I wear that one quite often. Of course, when we're going out, you know. And then the Lavenel is okay. I'm not a massive fan of the Lavenel, but on occasion when I feel like a lavender and vanilla, it's good. And then I picked up the spicy spice melange. In the fall, and it's great. It's just uber spicy, and I can't handle it all the time. Now, I've often thought about picking up more Barrister and Mann soaps. There are just so many fish in the sea, if you know what I mean. But they're really good at catching me on those special releases. I really ought to pick up the 42, their homage to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. For one, because I like tea and I love petunias. Keep them fingers out of the way, trying to shave my fingers off. But yeah, I saw that Long Haul, or as some call him, Leon, picked up the Full Measure of Man, I think Seville, and a few others today. Interested to see what he says. Granted, I don't need any more soaps. But who does in this hobby? Shout out to my buddies making videos on YouTube. Nurse Dave, Barber Dave, Handle Barber Dave, Rich Shaves, Spider Shaves, Fenster, Long Haul, as I mentioned, and many, many more. So please check out their channels. And you should be able to find links to their channels on theshavingcadre.com. And if I ever stop being lazy, I would just put links to their channel in my video, kind of like the other guys do. That would take me figuring out how to do that, so. Alright, I'd say that does it, guys. Another nice shave with TDS. Semionich. I gotta say, I mean, I can still smell it. I can still smell the soap on my face. I mean, it's very pleasant. I like it a lot. It's definitely not that just completely acrid pine tar scent that you might think of when you hear somebody say, yeah, pine tar. But I like it. I'm not going to say it's my favorite scent that I've had from them so far, but it's definitely nice. Sitting here cleaning up my razor with a piece of toilet paper. Some people call it no-no on that, but I do it. Again, the C-MON Cadillac by Peter J. Michaels. Germany, so post-war razor, I'm sure. All right, I guess as Long Haul Tanker says, I will work on the refinements now. Give it a rinse. Throw some witch hazel on, my standard Thayer's cucumber. Tell you what, it feels like this bottle's never gonna end. I've put on like a quarter of a gallon of it every time I shave. But it seems to last forever. I'm not complaining, it's just an old bottle. All right, let's try and dry that down a little bit before I throw the Semionich. I believe Irina said that Semionich is kind of like the patronymic or the name everybody has, you know, Semionich. That's my understanding from her description of why they may have chosen that. Kind of an everyman scent, you know, a working man, hardened hand man scent. You know, it's not for little boys or for girls. So here we go. Alcohol forward as all of them. And you can see the stopper's a little discolored. Whoa, no way. You guys just saw me shake that up. I'm gonna do it a little longer. But you can see, whoop, there it goes running down my wrist. The black pine tar running in my palm. I'm gonna try and shake this a little harder. I'm not complaining, but that's just cool. I knew it had pine tar in it, but now that I've shaken it a little harder, I'm gonna just wipe this off and give it another go, make sure I got it mixed up well. Nah, man, that's the way it comes out. You can see little specks of pine tar in there. That's interesting. All right, the missus is gonna get it with the pine tar this evening. Wow. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's strong. I mean, in a good way. I like it. I'm putting a little more on. Wow. Feels good on the skin. I don't think the alcohol was quite as strong on this one. Wow. It's a cool scent. I like the aftershave, to be honest. Wow. I will have to look at the scent notes. I mean, it's kind of a little bit different than the soap, but you can definitely get the tar, but yeah. All right. Well, I hadn't thought about a balm today, so I guess I could pick one out real quick. How about something that is nice and simple? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this post-shave elixir from Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations again. This is a success. I'm not sure I have anything that could match this as a balm. You know what? On second, no, I'm gonna use this. On second thought, I think maybe tete-a-tete, kind of a very masculine Russian man scent, probably would go with this. But the success is a little bit lighter. Maybe it'll mellow out the tar scent. But I am not complaining. I would not pass on this if you're worried about a tar scent or anything. It's not overbearing. And it's actually kind of drying down. I'll have to give you notes about it afterwards to see how it's dried down. Well, look at that. My time's kind of running along today. 32 minutes, 30 seconds. And I guess that's it for my shave. You guys have a great night. Best wishes. If I don't chat with you, happy Memorial Day. And I guess I'll shave with you guys later.